time, balance, and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to be talking all about your love life in 2023. So we are going to do a 2023 love reading, and this reading is probably more for people who are single. I know there's a lot of you guys out there who really wanted to manifest love this year in 2022, and you're thinking like 222, this is going to be my year. And now here you are, it's the end of the year, and it hasn't come. And it's frustrating. You know, maybe you even got like some intuitions it was going to come. Maybe you got a reading that said it was going to come. Look, it's going to come. 2022 walked so that 2023 could run. And, you know, this isn't the most important thing, like love yourself and all that jazz, attract it, be receptive, but I'm here to indulge you a little bit and help you look and see what's going to be going on in 2023. And I made this extensive spread, because you guys know I'm nerdy like that, so you can take a screenshot, because I highly suggest that you pull cards with me so that you can get a more like accurate reading. And then when you're ready, take some deep breaths, relax, and then I want you to focus on these cards and choose the card or the crystal that you feel drawn to the most. So you can choose number 1, number 2, or number 3. Once you've chosen, head down below to the comments or description where the timestamps are posted, and you can just click on your timestamp and instantly be fast forwarded to your part in the reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading from me. And let's get into your reading. For those of you guys who choose number 1, let's get into this spread all about your love life in 2023. And we're going to start with the first card, which is the card that you chose. And the question is, where are you at right now in your love life? Where are you at right now in your love journey? And we're getting the Divine Feminine. I really love this card and this energy for you. This is about you taking your power back as the Divine Feminine. Now, if you are a man or somebody who identifies as they or anyone else on the spectrum of gender, that's totally fine. But you have to realize that we all have elements of the Divine Feminine within us. The Divine Feminine energy is very receptive. It's very creative. It's very intuitive. It's open. It's accepting. So this is not an energy of pushing, of fighting, of struggling, of action, of making it happen, of going out. Some of that is a little bit more divine masculine. Sometimes when we approach our love life and our dating life from that perspective of I have to go out and find this person, I have to push for it, or maybe we're like afraid to be alone and we're hopping from relationship to relationship, or when we're actually in a connection with someone and we're really trying to push for it to be a certain way or to develop in a certain way or at a certain pace, we kind of lose touch of this side of ourselves. And something I've been talking on the channel about recently is this whole concept of how resistance makes stronger. Basically, whatever you resist persists. So if you have been going through a time in your love life where you maybe aren't attracting as many partners, or you haven't, been getting what you want in love, sometimes we'll continue to like go online dating and just keep dating and just keep trying to force people into that role. Or sometimes we can, just get really sad and broken down and start feeling depressed. Like, I'm alone. I'm always the bridesmaid. I'm never the bride. Maybe you've been through that, but this card is actually saying you finally come to a place of peace. You've come to a place of acceptance. You've been working more on your self-love. You've been working more towards growing your talents and gifts. You've been working more on celebrating yourself, enjoying yourself, having healthy friendships, having healthy boundaries, taking good care of yourself. It's like not so much of this warrior, this fear, like for you anymore about am I going to get married? Am I ever going to have kids? Am I ever going to, meet this person? It's like you've let go of that fear and you've just decided that you're going to enjoy your life and you're going to create good things for yourself, and like that the right person is going to show up at the right time. So your energy is so balanced, and I can't imagine what you've been through to get to this point, because it's not always something that comes naturally. And I think it's such a normal human thing to really want to fall in love and want to meet the right person. And sometimes we'll do all sorts of crazy, desperate things along the way in order to try to make that happen for ourselves. And sometimes we just have to learn to let go and trust in divine timing. And, it's normal to get frustrated with the path, but I just feel like you've released so much. There's like this burden that's off your chest, and you're starting to see your self-worth, and you're really more open-minded. And this is really, really good news. So next we're asking who or what is coming into your life in 2023. So we're just going to dive right into it now. Who or what is coming in for you? This is a general reading, but I do, have a feeling that you chose this for a reason. Give me a second to pull some more cards. I'm seeing like your journey that you're going to be going through this year. Oh, okay. Definitely got somebody coming in. Okay, that's good. I'm not really getting like a specific person or physical description like I would get in a personal reading, because there are a lot of people watching this. But I'm getting some word about this. Okay, so the first card that came out really echoes this one. This is the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who's really talented. It's like a very divine feminine energy. It's somebody who is like kind of known in like a career or industry for being somewhat of an entrepreneur. It could be that you're creating a business right now, or that you're really stepping in to like part of your purpose as to like what energy you're going to be giving on this planet. This could have, of course, to do with your talents and gifts, like I was mentioning earlier. And this is also about like feeling yourself, feeling confident, putting your best foot forward out in the world. It does seem like this is going to be like how 2023 begins for you. And then there's this crossroads, because there seems to be an opportunity that you're drawing to you. So this actually could cause you to move somewhere, or to start rubbing shoulders with like different groups of people. There could be creative opportunities or work opportunities coming in. And I am getting the Eight of Swords, because this might be a difficult decision, because you might have to like leave. I don't know, I just feel like you're going to have to leave a certain environment. You might even have to leave someone behind. I feel like for some of you guys, you might still be talking to an ex, or there could be someone you're hanging around that doesn't really want a commitment to you. And so it seems like there's some kind of situation or amazing opportunity that's coming, but it's going to like pull you away from this person, or it might just pull you away from your everyday routine. And change is always difficult. So like there seems to be a huge change that's coming, but it's exciting because it's like some kind of opportunity. And we get the Wheel of Fortune, because I see like a new home or a new apartment, or like lots of money, or a new community. And I see you like going to the salon, or like getting new clothes, or like a little bit of travel involved perhaps. Like I am really getting messages that you're going to be going places you never thought you'd be going. You're going to be rubbing shoulders with people you never thought you'd be rubbing shoulders with. And something about this new social circle and this advancement with this business or this career path, these creative opportunities, is going to line you up with this person. And so there is some kind of fantasy. You might have always fantasized that like, I'd love to date a musician, or like, oh my gosh, like, this photographer, like I've always wanted to be with someone like that, like, because I can be the model, I can be the muse. Or maybe you always dreamed of being with somebody who was like really intellectual and like a professor or a teacher, someone who was like a leader or well respected. Or maybe you always pictured yourself like living in this city and like having a cute like loft apartment like with this person, or traveling with them or something like that. It does seem like you're manifesting like a lifestyle with this person. So I think it's possible that you guys could move in together. This could even lead to engagement. It does seem like a very serious relationship that's coming your way. The Judgment card is pointing kind of back to this card over here, the Eight of Swords, about how you kind of entered into 2023 on the tail end of a relationship, or maybe needing to let go of something from the past with somebody. It could be that you've already broken up with this person, but in order to move forward and like continue in your beautiful divine feminine energy and to receive these opportunities, like you're going to have to cut the cords and like free yourself and create space. You know, I do see a lot of people, and even in my past, you know, we stay in relationships, you know, out of comfort, out of this sense of like wanting to be secure, maybe a fear of moving forward. And, you know, we are wondering, when am I going to meet the person I'm going to marry, or when am I going to find true love? But the truth is, we're still entertaining the past, or we're entertaining somebody who we know isn't right for us, or who we know we don't have this future with. And it's hard because it's like we don't want to let that go because we don't want to be alone, but it's blocking us sometimes from receiving these new opportunities and from, you know, true love. So there's this message that like you are going to walk away from this, whether it's just something emotional that's blocking you, or it's a actual person. And like the owl is flying here because the owl symbolizes death and like facing your fears, but I love how it's flying because it's like this freedom. And the rabbit here is also a sign of fear and facing your fear and abundance, of course. And I think the unicorn represents this person that's coming in. It's like this rare connection, really magical, that is like everything you've ever dreamed of, and like just in so many ways. You are going to spend some time at the beginning of this year reflecting. This is definitely a prediction for you, but it's not going to happen right away. I see that you have a talent with music. This could be you, or it could even be the person that you're going to connect with, this person that's coming into your life. It could actually be something that you share together. And then we also see that like you are going to be teaching this year. This could also, let's pull some clarifiers to see if this is you or the other person. Yeah. You're struggling, I think, because you know you want to teach. You are very talented with music. These are all things that are going to attract this person to you. But we do see frustration. So I'm going to be honest, as I'm tapping into your path, I don't think it's going to be like the perfect, most clearest path to this person. It seldom ever is. You're going to have to let go of a lot at the beginning of the year. And a lot of that's probably happening right now. But there's like these crazy opportunities coming in for you. And I do see that you gain confidence, and you're going to spend a lot of time reflecting. But look over here at these cards: true love, romantic feelings, attraction. You end up connecting with somebody who is just, I don't know, I feel like they're taking you to another place, you know? They're inspiring your creativity. Oh gosh, I love this energy. So you got to trust the path, because it might feel a little uncertain right now, but everything's coming together, and something about you tapping into your talents and your gifts has a lot to do with it. So the next part of the spread is timing. Timing could be different for everybody. I'm going to throw a couple timelines out when you'll meet this person. So for some of you guys, it's going to be like 6 or 7 months into the new year. That does place it around the summertime. And we see wands here because it's kind of fast. Like, it's all going to happen so fast. Like, before you know it, I mean, 2022 is like pretty much over now. It's gone so fast. So, yeah, I think that mirrors what we're pulling in the cards. The summertime could be a time, you know, July. A lot of you guys meet this person. There's also an energy around February. For some people, February, probably around Valentine's Day, before or after. A lot of people kind of get inspired to connect around then. Relationships start taking off. The energy is also really good then. Got a lot of planets direct. I don't think we're dealing with any crazy retrogrades or anything then. Everything's pretty open. Some of you guys are going to get to April, the spring, and you're going to, that whole love is in the air, new beginnings, rebirth, expansion, and a lot of these things are going to happen, like you getting your opportunity, maybe moving to the new place, a lot of attention, a lot of growth, and you might be expecting like, oh, am I going to meet this person too? But it might be kind of a bummer because it's, just they're not there yet, but your guides are telling you just hang on a couple more months. I think the midsummer, it looks like a really strong time for many of you guys. So now we're going to pull some advice for you on how to clear blockages. If there are any blockages, anything that's holding you back from receiving love. So let's pull from this deck. Anything that's holding you back. Oh, that's right there on the bottom of the deck. It's a past heartbreak. Just like I saw. There's a relationship that needs to end, or there's a relationship that has ended, but there's still just a little bit of work left to do on releasing it. And look, I met my partner when I had barely released my ex, and I had to do a little bit of that into the relationship. So sometimes it's never like perfect timing. You don't have to have completely let go of someone. I think meeting somebody new is kind of like the final step, but it does seem like there's a little bit more work to do here, and like don't rush the process. Like your heart will let go and release when you're ready. Blockages. There's this message to like not entertain too many people. Like I know what it's like when I was dating. I'd date a lot of people. I'd have fun. I'd enjoy myself. But it seems to me like you're past that phase of dating. You're past that part of your life. And there's this message to really just keep it moving if they don't align with your vision of like what you want. And it's clear and very important that you need to hold this vision of like what you want, because it seems like you're manifesting exactly that. It's incredible. And this is the sun. Just do you. Just do what makes you happy. It sounds a little cliche. Take good care of yourself. Feel like a goddess, or feel that, tap into that divine feminine energy. I get these messages that like you're really going to be shining this year, and that's like the spotlight's going to be on you, and that's how you're going to attract this person. So I hope that this reading resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 2, we're going to get into this spread for what's coming your way in 2023 in your love life. And we're going to start with this card here, the card that you chose. And the question is, where are you at right now in your love journey? So we're getting the worthiness card. So I love this card because it looks like this person is just looking at the reflection lovingly and kind of realizing like, wow, like I am a beautiful person. I have so much to offer. Like, damn, I'm kind of feeling myself, And I feel like that's you right now. I have a feeling perhaps you've been single for a while, or maybe longer than you've expected, or it's just been like kind of a bumpy road for you in love, and maybe you've faced a lot of abandonment and rejection on your path. And I see a sense of disappointment because it could be that you had an expectation that by this age, by this time in my life, I would have had this situation going on in my love life, and now I'm getting older and the clock's ticking, or all my friends are settling down, or it could just be like, you're a little lonely. And there's this message that what happened is that you started like making up excuses or almost reasons for why this was happening to you, instead of just trusting in divine timing, which I'm not blaming you because it's incredibly difficult. And like we can be so impatient as humans, and like it can be hard to kind of understand what's happening and how this all like is working for us, and everything's conspiring for us, even if it seems like things aren't. I think it's just hard to hold that perspective. So I kind of see that like over time you started thinking, is it because of this? Is it because I look this way? Or it's because I don't have any experience, or it's because I'm unattractive, or it's because like of my past or my history or where I came from, or It's just over time you started telling yourself like, this is just me. I'm always the single person, or this is just how it's going to be, or like I'm cursed in love. And this could have been a conscious thing that you started telling yourself, or it could have been really unconscious. You could just get used to things happening and being a certain way for so long. You don't realize that overnight somebody could walk in your life and completely change everything, like unexpected. Now, the hard thing about this is it does become a self-fulfilling prophecy after a while. Like if you are meant to meet someone and meant to align with them, like they're going to come in your life no matter what. Like I didn't have the most perfect perspective when I met my partner. Like I wasn't like in the most positive place. So, you could just keep doing this and probably still meet someone. But I will say that I do see there has been a shift and a change, and you're starting to feel more worthy, and you're starting to feel more hopeful, and you're starting to feel more positive. And I feel like this shift within is bringing up a lot of confidence, because confidence is key. And I do see other people around you kind of reacting to it. Like as you're walking down the street, more people are kind of checking you out. Like as you're in social settings, or you might notice more people flirting, or maybe there's like a lot more action happening for you on the dating apps or something. So there has been this shift. You're in a good place and you're like rising up. And I do feel like this is also about realizing that you're worthy to have a better relationship, because sometimes we'll stay in relationships that just really don't serve us, or maybe are even toxic or negative because of that fear of being alone, or thinking like this is all I'm good for, instead of realizing, you know what? No, I deserve to be treated like this, and I can have a partner like this, and I don't have to settle for less. So I just see you stepping into that, and like maybe having cut cords, and like your energy rising, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, and it's just incredible. So we're going to get into it now and pull some cards about who or what is coming your way in your love life in 2023. So let's get into the meat of this reading. Right away, we see somebody coming in. 2 people. Oh my God, 3. Crap. Oh my gosh, this is some tea. I was not expecting this, but I think it makes sense because I was getting this vision of you like having a lot of attention, maybe being on the dating apps, or like walking down the street and like people are looking at you. Like you're going to be getting a lot of attention. This energy you're carrying is really powerful. And the middle of this whole spread is the Empress too. This is like a fertile energy. This is a creative energy. I think in 2023, you are going to be giving birth like to a lot of different things, a lot of ideas, a lot of concepts, a lot that's been going on in your head, these ideas, like what you want to bring into reality. You're going to be doing that. And that's such a powerful energy. It's going to magnetize opportunities and people and situations to you. When I look back at the worthiness card, I think this could almost be a message to you that like you're going to have options this year in love. It might not just be that one person comes and that's your soulmate and you get married and live happily ever after. Like there's going to be people hitting you up, and not everybody's going to be the best for you. You get to say no, you get to date, you get to kind of allow yourself time to see, who is this person? What could they be in my life? Like it is dating. You can't avoid it, So I actually do see one person rushing right in, and I actually get the feeling this is somebody from the past. Okay, so I see an ex coming back for you, the beginning of 2023. It could even be happening right now, but I have a feeling it's going to happen more towards the new year, January. I think this person's just feeling lonely. Like maybe they don't want to be alone for Valentine's Day or something. They had some kind of big opportunity. They kind of want to share it with you. They want to show you like, oh, this is the new person I am. This is who I become. But Spirit's saying don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, because they're just going to bring you what they brought you in the past. The best indication of someone's future behavior is their past behavior. And I feel like you're just going to end up heartbroken again. So there's this message to just keep it moving. Okay. Next, I see a King of Wands. This is somebody who's like really charismatic, fire sign, like incredible energy, like super popular, life of the party. But I feel like this is another person that might not be very long lasting. I think it might be somebody you meet on a dating app. They might take you out, show you a good time. There's going to be a really great connection, but I just don't know. Like, they just seem really flighty to me, and like they're not interested in a serious relationship. So I kind of see two heartbreaks, or two men, or two people. Could be females or anybody on the spectrum of gender, depending what your preference is. But I do see two people that just kind of float away. But then over here, the one that sticks is the King of Swords. And this makes sense because, like, I think the King of Wands is somebody that you usually end up with, but you don't have a lot of luck with. But the King of Swords is somebody who's like a lot more stable, a lot more mature, a lot more grounded, a lot more serious, a lot more focused, a lot more driven, like just like your rock. And like they're like have a really protective energy, but they're also like busy with their own thing. They're not like suffocating. They're giving you space to be that creative person and do your thing, and they're not like being overbearing. It's like such a balanced energy. Probably an air sign, maybe like a Gemini, Libra, maybe Aquarius. So I see you really happy. Let's get some more messages about this. Yeah, you're going to end up with who you're meant to end up with. Trust your journey. Enjoy the dating process. Don't be afraid to weed people out. Say no. You're going to end up with who you belong with. That's what they're saying. Trust the process. They're also talking about finances. I think this is a red flag. I think when you're dating people that are totally broke and haven't figured this out, like, we're all trying to figure this out. A lot of us are. It's okay. Like, but when someone is just really struggling and like you're the one paying for everything, or like they can't take you out, they just want to bum with you around the house, like they're not like blessing you and you're the one that's just like giving, it's kind of a red flag. And some people are looking for a distraction because they really need to like grow up in this area, or they really need to like focus, and the truth is they can't support a partner or a marriage or whatever. So there's a message to look out for those red flags as you're dating, because you're such a giver. But they're like, that's really it. They're telling you you're going to be in bliss. You're going to be so happy with your King of Swords. It's going to be an intense, passionate relationship. Next, we're going to pull and see if there's any blockages. Any blockages to you aligning with love right now at this time? I don't really see any blockages. Like, you're really like trusting your intuition. And you've had a breakthrough recently. I think your guys are just telling you not to cry over spilled milk. Like, you might date some people, it doesn't work out, but then there's like good energy over here. So they're saying like, just keep it moving. That seems to be a huge message I've been telling people. I just keep telling people that over and over. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Because there's going to be better energy coming in for you. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 3, let's see what's coming into your love life in 2023. And we're going to start with the first card. This is the card that you chose, the first part of the spread. And the question is, where are you at, like right now, currently, in your love journey? Ooh, we're getting this self-respect card. I don't know why I feel like this heat, like a warm heat energy. It could be like your anger or your frustration. I do get this sense, like just looking at this card, that you had to walk away from a relationship or a situation or a karmic cycle in love out of self-respect. Like, you got to this point where you were like, you know what? If love isn't being served, then I'm going to get up from the table, because this just isn't it. So it just feels really intense, though. For some of you guys, it feels like a divorce or like an engagement that was broken off, or, very serious relationship. It could even be that you're clicking on this reading because you're considering this. Like I said in the intro, that this is a reading that's more for people who are probably single. So some of you guys might be thinking about being single, or your relationship is crumbling right now and it's like a suspicion, and this could be a confirmation that like, yeah, it's time to walk away. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is in the past. Like you've been down this road. And what I think is interesting about this card is like, to me, this path looks kind of slippery. Like it's like water or like a mirror or like glass. And then there's just this cliff. And so there's this message that it's not the easy path. It's not the easy way out. Like you chose a really difficult situation. Like you packed your bags and just left with, the clothes on your back and a little suitcase, or you had to take your kids with you and like you didn't have any support, or you just were out in the cold because of this person or this, situation. But you were just like, I have this dream. Like I thought that like this person or this situation was it, but it's not, but I'm not giving up. And I think it's such a beautiful, empowering energy. And like, there's this light shining on you, like the clouds are parting and you're so close. And I just see like, it's very possible in 2023, you're going to manifest somebody, a beautiful situation. And it's like I've been seeing this vision a lot of just like the phoenix rising from the ashes or the lotus coming from the mud. It's beautiful. So let's get into the meat of this reading now and see who or what is coming your way in 2023 in your love life. So we're just kind of looking at the path here. That is so weird. I've been seeing this message for so many people, like very similar. I think I have something more specific to tell you, but anyways, let's get into it. Yeah, this beginning of this year, you might be starting off a little confused, like worried, like I told people this in their yearly reviews a lot, that it might not really feel like a new year when January hits. And the truth is, like, the real new year is around the time of the spring equinox. So when the spring equinox hits, you're more likely to feel that new year, new me energy. And it's probably shortly after that, honestly, that you're going to meet this person, because there are so many signs of this new person coming in your life. But I do see like a decision that needs to be made. This could be you entering into the new year feeling like there was just so much that was against you in 2022, because you had all of these ideas, all of these dreams, and you had solid plans, but it's like you just, every time you tried to step forward to execute it, like you just couldn't. Every time you tried to go out for it, it's like it knocked you back. And it was almost this message of like, do the inner work, not the outer work. But that is so flipped in 2023, because we're getting Princess of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles here, along with the Four of Pentacles. This is maybe some worries and doubts and fears about your financial situation or circumstances, or your work-life balance, wanting to provide a better source of stability and security, wanting to level up, wanting to make a change when it comes to like your career path, your job. That's a huge theme for a lot of people in 2023, I've realized. So it's very likely that you will be maybe creating something with your hands or doing something artistic, because every time I see the Princess of Pentacles, I'm always thinking about people that are putting things up online, or maybe starting an Etsy, selling something at the craft fair. People are coming to you because they want your help, they want your service, they want your product. You could be in the beauty industry. Princess of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles is always like really great with like interior design, things like that too. Making home goods. So I definitely see something about that. It could even be consultation business, but I don't know. I feel like more physical product for you. So that's something you're going to be working on. And the irony is that this person that's coming in for you, the Prince of Wands, is like a young entrepreneur who is like working on starting a business as well. So you could meet them maybe through some type of class or course. It could also be that they're drawn to you as like a client, or they stumble across your business. You can even meet through friends, and because your friends were, oh, you should talk to this person because they're also doing something in business as well. Like, you could be put together like for collaboration. It could even just be the energy of you taking this path, leveling up, doing something that you love, getting that momentum going is going to open up energy to like draw this person to you. There's definitely a message for you to seek out support. This would be like schooling or education or reading books or a mentor, researching online, to be very practical about this path. Like, focus on this because I think this person's going to come naturally as a result. And I have seen that for many people, that when they step out, they step forward, they work towards building a dream, whether it's a business or something else. It's very strange how you end up attracting love around the same time because it's such a high vibration of like giving birth to something, and it tends to attract a lot into your life. So it seems like this year, your dreams, your fantasies, your goals, like you're going to be able to put them into action and actually ground them into reality. And this is the Ace of Swords. This is you taking up the sword. This is you making it happen. This is you like not letting anything stand in your way. So those are some messages for you. But look, we have got two major union cards here, two major, even potentially marriage cards, meeting someone very significant, very important. We've got the Hierophant here, this priest, this minister who is like officiating over these people, bringing them together. You could even see this as the universe or the Great Spirit working behind the scenes to align this person into your life in 2023. And I like how this person is reaching out to you. Like, you're just chilling, you're doing your thing, you're in your purpose, you're in your center, and they're coming to you. And that's the impression I get with the Prince of Wands. 10 of Pentacles too, this could be a sign you'll be moving in together. It's definitely a sign of maybe an impending engagement or proposal. So I'm really getting those vibes for you. Let's pull some more cards about your love life 2023. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, true love. Bam, just comes out the first card. Yes, this is something big. This is something major. I just keep getting messages to tell you like your path with this business or this idea, all the things you wanted to do in 2022. There was a reason that there were delays because you're supposed to do it now this year so that you can align with this person. They have something to do with it. Look, finances and career, they're connected to this path. You can meet them through this. Whoa, this is crazy. Yep, very, very passionate love affair. Very, very passionate energy with you guys. I just feel like you're going to say, he's my angel, or she's my angel, or they're my angel. Like that energy of someone who's just this gift, this gift from above. Yeah, and your guides are saying like great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You might think that the inner guidance you're getting has nothing to do with love, but it does. It really does all go together. So we're going to pull some cards now and see if there's any blockages that you have to attracting or manifesting love, like anything you just need to be prepared for or know about. No, I mean, Nine of Pentacles is just once again urging you to fill your own cup, to work on increasing your wealth and your security. Don't see yourself as a victim of your circumstances. There's a lot of fear being spread in the world right now with the whole recession or whatever. And this is almost like happening at this time to push you. It's happening for all of us for different reasons, but it's meant to push you and help you kind of have a little bit of contrast so that you take that risk and you go for it. Start just seeing yourself as victorious. If there's any blockage, it might be that you just feel really sad or lonely this person hasn't come yet, but there is this message to just trust yourself and know that they're on their way. Start acting as if it's already here. Start affirming to yourself, like, I'm excited. 2023 is going to be the year I meet my person. And be ready and open to receive this. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out.